So I'm very happy that all of you are here today. Thank you so much for coming. And I know you have lots of questions, and I'll be happy to answer those questions for you. So let's start, okay? Now, who's got the first question?
I'll be the one.
Great. So, Ritu, here's the talking stick, and I'm passing it on to you
Thank you.
to ask the first question.
Well, my first question would be that I feel that I'm really technically sound. So if I'm technically sound, I have all my skills intact, but still, why do I need to work out on my appearance when I'm going for an interview? How important is grooming in appearance when it comes to my interview skills?
Good question there. And I get this question a lot of times when I'm doing my corporate trainings, that I am technically superior and I'm technically highly qualified, and that's what I'm getting paid for. So why do I have to work on my appearance, and why do I have to work on my grooming, etc.? Because it does not really matter.
True.
Yeah. So I think that why it is important is because today there is so much competition. It's a highly competitive world, and that is why the technical skills only are not enough. Okay, you've got to be a complete package, which means that you have to look like you are highly qualified. You have to groom yourself in a manner that you approach any client, any associate, any colleague of yours, and they instantly know that you are well put together, and that gives an impression that you will also do your job pretty well.
Okay.
Now, if I have to pick up one person out of a team of highly qualified, technically qualified people, who would I pick up?
Definitely.
So I would pick up somebody who's technically qualified, at the same time is well dressed, well groomed, well spoken, well behaved, right? And that person is a complete package for me. And that person actually communicates a good message even for the organization. And that person is a brand ambassador. So that is why just the technical skills will not be enough today. Does that answer your question?
Definitely, in totality.
Great. Thank you.
I just have a small question.
So I'll just pass this talking stick to Ishan.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. So you spoke about behavior. I just wanted to know what the appropriate behavior during an interview would be.
That's a good question too, and I would say a unique question, because a lot of people focus on how they have to dress and what they have to say and what their resume has, but there's a little focus on how the behavior should be. So here's how an interviewee should behave. Right from entering the room, okay, of an interview, you have to make sure that you practice good body language. You are standing tall, with your shoulders up, chin little up, parallel to the floor, and you're able to communicate that you are a confident person, at the same time not arrogant, which means the moment your chin goes from here to here, there is arrogance that sets in. So your good behavior would mean that you are able to look confident and project the right image. Okay, and as you come closer, use your smile. It doesn't cost you anything. Yeah, smile at the interviewer, and that instantly helps you to connect with them and build a rapport. And once you reach there, smile at them and wait till you are asked to sit down. So that's good manners, right? And once you're asked to sit down, please pull the chair, sit down, and say thank you, which means that you've got to practice the magic words: please, sorry, thank you, etc. Right? All these things will make you appear as very professional, well behaved, and in all likelihood, your 80% of the job will be done. Rest of the 20% will become about your technical qualification and how good you are in the job that you do. Because you by then would have sold yourself. Yeah? Does that answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
Great. Thank you.
So I have a question.
Okay, so the talking stick goes to Vishakha.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, so my question is, when an interview is coming for an interview, So out of nervousness, at times they forget, how will they behave well, and all the things that they have learned. Gradually they forget because of nervousness. So how to overcome that?
That's a good question too.
Thank you.
So what happens is the simplest thing is to practice and prepare to get into that interview room and practice a couple of times before you actually land into that room. And once you do that, you will be less nervous. I'm not saying that nervousness will go completely, but you will probably be less nervous and you'll be better prepared to handle the pressure of the interview. And by practicing good body language and feeling confident, and if you dress well and you are confident and you understand that you are using your resources, which is clothing, grooming, communication and your body language, there is no way that you will feel less confident. You will feel more confident and you will feel ready for the interview, right? And these things will help you to sort of eradicate the entire nervousness. Does that answer your question?
Right, thank you. It does.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, I think I have
Okay, so the talking stick goes to Tripti.
Thank you so much. Okay, so my question is like, after getting a job, being highly trained or qualified, why is it that few people are successful? They get the promotion very easily, and there are a few people they don't, but they are highly qualified as well. So why does it happen?
Yeah, okay, so now the topic is shifted quite a bit. So we're now talking about being a good leader
Yes.
and being someone who has climbed the ladder of success, but why?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me try to answer that. See, as you climb the ladder of success, it is important that you understand a lot more aspects of what a good leadership is all about. Okay, so it's not just your expertise or skill set that will take you there, but a lot of it has to do with good interpersonal skills, good people skills, the ability to be able to work with people, the ability to actually understand people, and the ability to inspire people. And how does that happen? You have to be a good communicator, of course, and one of the things that's extremely important under communication is that you should be a good listener. So if you have good listening skills and if you practice empathy and you're able to understand people, you will do much better, because as you climb the ladder of success, you have to be less of a specialist but more of a generalist. So you interact with people more, you are easy with people, you are actually inspiring and not scaring people, and that is why people prefer to come to you and open up and discuss things with you and find it convenient to find solutions along with you. Yeah, does that answer it?
Yes, definitely.
Great. Yeah. So would you have more questions, or you think we are done for today?
I would like to take another question.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. So back to Ritu.
Thank you. Again, it will be a diversion from the topic. I want to ask something regarding selling. As in, I have a great product and my company does like really great advertising, so my product sells. But in spite of that, why do I need to actually learn how to sell? Why do I need to get those selling skills in spite of everything being in place?
Interesting. Selling skills is about science. There is science behind selling anything, and it starts with you. So if you want to sell any service or a product, you have to first sell yourself. And if you don't sell yourself, you will not be able to sell anything at all. So when 80% of the selling is you, then you have to learn the science behind it, and you have to learn how to add your art to it. So selling skills is all about science and art of how to sell yourself, at the same time how to sell your service or a product. And that is why we need to learn what are the tools, what are the techniques behind selling yourself. Because 80% of any transaction is you.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Great. Any more questions?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. It was wonderful talking to you,
Same
and I
here.
look
Same
forward
here, same here.
to having more interactions like this. Thank you, ladies.
Thank
Thank
you so
you.
much.
Thank you.